What is going on, everybody? Nick Costa here, and welcome to this video lesson on groove number 5 from the quarter note pattern section of the groove library from the Zildjian drum set method. This video will help you learn groove number 5, and then eventually you'll see some examples on moving that dominant hand around the kit to help shape the groove. I'm excited to get into this with all of you, so let's get started. So if you have been watching these videos in sequential order, then you know that starting with groove number 3, you started playing the snare drum on beat number 3. Now with groove number 5, you're actually going to take groove number 3 and add an additional bass drum on beat 4. So for this particular groove, you are going to play the bass drum and the ride cymbal together on beat 1. You will then play the ride cymbal by itself on beat 2. You then play both of your hands on beat 3. Finally, you play the bass drum and ride cymbal again on beat 4. Now you're going to notice that when you loop this groove, you have 2 bass drum hits in a row. The one on beat 4, followed by the one on beat 1. So to get familiar with this groove, let's take it nice and slow. Once again, play along with me for 16 measures. 1, 2, ready, and... Great, so now that you're more familiar with this groove, let's move the dominant hand from the ride cymbal over to the hi-hat. So now that we have this new configuration, let's try another exercise. Play along with me for the next 16 measures at 100 BPM. 1, 2, ready, and... Alright, so now that you've had the opportunity to play this groove with that dominant hand on both the ride cymbal and the hi-hat, let's talk about a couple ways that we can experiment with playing that dominant hand to help shape the groove a little bit. Now another thing that you can do is you can move your dominant hand to various sections of the kit. You can move it to a floor tom, maybe a crash cymbal, or one of the rims of your toms. So this is the part of the lesson where you get to work on your improvisational and musicianship skills. And although I want you to be creative and come up with your own ideas, here are just a few examples to get you started. I'm going to play this groove for 24 measures at 120 BPM. 1, 2, ready, and... Alright, so to recap, in this video lesson you learned how to play groove number 5 from the quarter note pattern section of the groove library from the Zildjian drum set method. Now if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and either myself or someone from Zildjian will try and help out in any way that we can. And if you are viewing this on the Zildjian Learning Zone YouTube channel, while you're here, make sure that you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. That way you're notified of any additional content that gets uploaded to the channel. And if you haven't done so already, I highly recommend that you check out the educational section of Zildjian's website. There you're going to find a ton of useful information to help either yourself or that drummer in your life along in their drumming journey. Best part about it, it's all free. So thank you so much for checking out this video lesson. Hopefully you've gotten something from it. And until next time, see you later.